Imagine paying lakhs for your child's education, not for college, but for kindergarten.
ఇప్పుడు ఫీజులు స్కూళ్ళల్లో 50,000 1 lakh 2 lakh ఇష్టానుసారంగా ఫీజులు పెంచేస్తున్నారు సార్.
In Telangana, sending your child to a private school can cost you lakhs sometimes. A lakh just for the tuition fee and additional expenses amounting to about rupees 50,000.
Despite parents and civil society groups voicing against this for decades, despite a draft bill for regulation being in place, the situation still remains the same.
In this week's In Public Interest, we take a look at the sky-high private school fees in Telangana and why has the regulation been stuck for years. Before I go further, let me remind you, in Public Interest, I along with my colleagues bring you stories from across South India, from social issues to workers' rights to civic problems. We report on stories that affect you. If you believe in journalism like this, support us by becoming a paid subscriber of the News Minute by scanning this QR code. You can also write to me on ipi@thenewsminute.com with your feedback and suggestions on what topic we should take up next. For decades now, parents in Telangana have been grappling with one of the biggest challenges in education: exorbitant school fees. Despite protest, private schools remain unregulated, and a bill to regulate fees has not been tabled in the assembly. With no resolution in sight, frustration among parents continues to grow.
The government did ask them to frame the draft bill. So, it's still, I know they haven't introduced in assembly yet, but I was told that they are finalizing.
So, it is like, let us put in a straight way. It's like, there was a road which had many accidents. So, the government has taken a decision to construct a speed breaker, but it's not yet constructed, and again 7 accidents happened. So, the government at least thought, some government said. So, it's the same thing. The government asked, the government said, but the government is not acted yet on it. So, that's the problem.
In July, this fee structure from a Hyderabad private school went viral, sparking a nationwide debate. Rupees 2.51 lakh for LKG alone, and this is just the beginning. For pre-primary, the fee goes up to rupees 2.72 lakh, and for classes 1 to 5, it ranges from rupees 2.9 to 3.2 lakh. Most of the fees go toward tuition, admission and initiation charges, plus a small refundable caution deposit. It doesn't even cover transport, lunch, uniforms, books, field trips and other additional expenses that could end up adding another 50,000 to the bill. The government's inaction has left parents helpless. The unexplained 10 to 15% fee hike by private schools every year is pushing families into financial distress.
యాక్చువల్గా 50,000 ఉంటుంది మ్యామ్. 50,000 ఇది స్కూల్ ఫీజు మ్యామ్. 50,000 స్కూల్ ఫీజు తర్వాత మనకి ఇయర్లీ 50,000 తర్వాత అన్ని యాక్టివిటీస్ కోసం సపరేట్గా మళ్ళీ యాజ్ ఏ పేరెంట్గా ప్రతి పేరెంట్స్ పే చేస్తున్నారు మ్యామ్. ప్రతి పేరెంట్స్ చేస్తున్నారు. ఆ తర్వాత స్టేషనరీ మ్యామ్. స్టేషనరీ స్కూల్లోనే మేము ఎందుకు కొనాలి సార్? స్కూళ్ళల్లో మేము ఎందుకు తీసుకోవాలి? మేము ఫీజు కడుతున్నాము చదువు గురించి, మీరు చదువు చెప్పండి అంతే. కాకుండా వీళ్ళు అడ్డగోలుగా స్టేషనరీ ఐటమ్స్ గిన స్కూల్లో అమ్ముతున్నారు, యూనిఫామ్ గిన స్కూల్లో బై చేయమంటున్నారు. స్టేషనరీలో 1,000 2,000లో వచ్చేది మేము స్కూళ్ళల్లో 5,000 10,000 15,000 వరకు వాళ్ళ ఇష్టానుసారంగా, అసలు వాళ్ళకి అదుపు అనేది లేదు సార్. అక్కడ లోగో ఉన్న నోట్బుక్లోనే రాయాలని, అదెక్కడి రూల్ సార్ అసలు?
The education in AP Telangana is costly, right? If you want to live in Hyderabad, per se the least fees would be 30,000 for LKG. And a middle class affordability range, I'm telling you, would be 2 lakhs. When you go to upper middle class, it would be 3 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs. And you go to the rich section, it would be 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs. The highest fee is 24 lakhs for 12th grade, grade 12. So there is no mechanism to control this.
The Telangana Education Commission set up by the Revanth Reddy government found schools charging up to rupees 22 lakh annually. This includes schools with SSC, CBSE, CISCE, IB, and Cambridge IGCSE curriculum.
If Telangana, Hyderabad is one state where they were charging fees up to 22 lakhs per year. And we wanted to find out, what is the justification for this charging about rupees 22 lakhs. And then, on the basis of our own assessment, on the basis of their own reports, their own management committees, which have come and interacted with us, even high quality education they provide in Hyderabad, they should not be charging more than 8 to 9 lakh rupees, including, the dining hall or the food, they give, including the bus, including buses, which they provide, for transport, including the books, textbooks, which are giving, etc., etc. Normally, even high quality teachers, they said, we have directors, we also get, teachers from abroad. I'm talking about A category schools. I said, even if you take all that into consideration, you should not be charging, more than 8 or 10 lakh rupees.
Since at least 2009, parents have been demanding fee regulation. The issue has even reached the Supreme Court and multiple committees have examined it. The present Telangana government has now had a draft bill prepared to regulate school fees, but is reluctant to table it in the assembly, citing legal concerns.
The draft bill proposes establishing the Telangana Private School Fee Regulatory and Monitoring Commission, headed by the retired High Court or Supreme Court judge or a retired IAS officer.
Once, this becomes an act passed by Telangana Assembly, if anyone who is coming for increase of fees, they will have to come with their audited report. Audited report will mean how many teachers they have, what are their qualifications, what is the teacher-student ratio, how much they are paying for the teachers. If they say they have bought computers, how many computers they have bought, at what cost they have bought, if they have upgraded or modernized their labs, how did they go about, how much money they have spent. Because in this, the bill, we also said there must be a chartered accountant. The chartered accountant will look at, briefly the report, of, some audited report, so that, are they really spending, that kind of a money? Because right now, we do not have an act, we can't examine. We don't have the power to do it. But once it becomes an act, they will have to come before the commission and then defend their fee increase.
But activists allege that a powerful private school lobby is blocking progress. Pressure is now mounting on Chief Minister Revanth Reddy to table the bill.
Only competent authority has a right to regulate, and that competent authority has to be notified by the government. That powers have to be transferred by the government. So, where it struck, I'll tell you. So, many people are under an assumption that Congress government has submitted a draft bill. No. They just formed a Telangana Education Commission which has no legal rights. They cannot guide, they cannot give suggestion also, they cannot command. For them to command, there should be a bill passed in the assembly or a act passed in the assembly that the Telangana Education Commission is empowered to make changes in the education department, control the fees, regulate the fees, address the issues, government schools, every aspect will come under their gamut only if a bill is passed in the honorable floor of the assembly.
With the next academic year round the corner, parents are desperate for a relief. The big question is, will the Revanth Reddy government walk the talk?